Ran away from the subscriber on Saturday morning, a Negro man named Ishmael, aged about 35 years, 5 feet 8 inches high, black short curled hair, marked with the smallpox, won some teeth, and a joint to his left hand little finger. Speaks English, a little French and Dutch. Had on, when he ran away, a round hat, a sailor's blue jacket, a white waistcoat, blue trousers, and no shoes. Had on, when he went off, a round hat cocked up behind and a blue silk band, a red plush waistcoat, a pair of blue bath coating leggings and breeches in one, and a pair of shoes and metal buckles. He came from Clarivac near Albany in 1776 with his master, C. Spencer. Can speak and read English tolerably well and understands a little Dutch and French. He passes himself, 'tis said, as a free Negro, the more easily to effect unnoticed his intended escape out of the province. Whoever will apprehend the said Negro man and deliver him to the subscriber, Merchant, Montreal, shall receive the above reward and all reasonable charges. From John Turner, Montreal, March 1, 1784.
There's two Ishmaels. Well, there's one Ishmael because from the ads that we worked with, we saw this name appear a number of times, and we thought it would be interesting to do different versions of this Ishmael. Seeing how we don't know who this person was, it's really up to us to create this story. So we created two completely different stories, knowing that it was most likely the same person.
We decided to shoot Ishmael in front of the Aga Khan Museum.
The interesting thing there is there's this geometric sort of space-like entity in the background, which kind of reads to the future. And we dressed Ishmael in something that looked very ambassador-like, something very like formal. And in the sort of subtle humor nuance of things, the two little characters in the background that just show up as blips is actually us. I remember watching these documentaries about Glenn Gould, and he's like in the wilderness and he has like gloves on, and you know, that documentary could be shot anywhere in the world, but because it was outside in the cold, it made me really like associate with it as someone from Canada. Like that's the environment I understand. And so with this photograph, when I see it, I understand where he is. Even if I don't understand who he is, that's the next step.
Yeah, the Canadian winter, I think, is really important because I think a lot of people think about slavery as being the southern enterprise, and it wasn't. I think this scene kind of Canadianizes slavery.